My name is Sue Myers. I'm married to Don. We joined staff in 1968. In 1974, we arrived in Nairobi on Valentine's Day. It was wonderful and it was strange. But all this time before we left, people, of course, they knew what Don was going to be doing, and they kept asking me, well, what are you going to be doing? I didn't know what to say. What was I going to be doing? And then one day, it was as if the Lord said to me, Sue, I didn't bring you to Africa for what you were going to do for me. I brought you to Africa for what I'm going to do through you. One of the joys that we had in serving overseas was having our children with us. And when we were there, we always tried to involve the children in the ministry, and what wonderful times we had. However, I would add at this time that one of my hardest things I had to deal with when we were there was high school graduation, because that meant that our children were leaving home and going 10,000 miles a day. And in those years, you didn't fly back and forth to Africa at will. It wasn't possible to come home for every weekend or for every holiday or summer vacation. And so those separations were very tough. We were home on furlough one time, and we were in the home of our daughter-in-law whose mother was there. Our granddaughter Katie climbed up in her other grandmother's arms. And my heart almost broke, because I thought, she has a familiarity with that grandmother that I will never have. But you know, now we're back in the States, and we're having the opportunity to enjoy our grandchildren at a later stage than before, and yet the relationship that we have with them is very special. There was a sacrifice to be made, and there was a cost to count. It was as if the Lord said to me, Sue, would you rather be where I want you to be or where you choose to be? And that settled it with me.